Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about, is this the worst foundation of 2022? There's a lot of controversy going on over on TikTok, and I'm here to discuss it. You ready? Let's get this beauty started. So I normally don't get involved in kind of the social media beauty, like what's going on with just some controversy in the industry. But I've been following this story since May over on TikTok. And I had recently told you that I worked for Blvd. So I worked for her company as a freelance makeup artist back in the 90s, and I loved it. And then Bobby sold to Estee Lauder, and then she had a non-compete for 25 years. So she couldn't do anything in the beauty industry until that 25 years was up. And then recently she was able to launch a new line, and it came out and it's called Jones Road. So it's very clean and simple and just very effortless, and it's just very about natural beauty. And I love that. So no one really knew about Jones Road. It's kind of a weird name, right, for a cosmetic line, but she just randomly came up with it. She said she was looking at a map. They were going to the Hamptons and she saw Jones Road and she's like, that's it. So keep it simple, right? So she named this foundation she says on TikTok, that's made for women over 50 that have dry, mature, aging skin. So I was like, okay, that's weird because it's called WTF, what the foundation? And I'm just so happy when I hear all these slang words, right? Or abbreviations or whatever you want to call them. So it's called WTF. I was just like, wait, it's for women over 50, but it's called WTF. Okay. So this girl over on TikTok that has 15 million followers, she puts foundation on like it's a sunscreen, right? She puts it all over her face. It's like very dramatic. She's a beauty influencer. She's not a makeup artist. And it's nothing wrong with what she does. It's entertainment purposes. She raps to these songs and she does all this stuff and whatever. But she got a hold of the Jones Road Foundation Balm, WTF, and put it on like that and tried to use a brush and a sponge. And it was looking terrible because it's like, what are you doing? It's not going to work that way. It's just not. That's not how it's supposed to be done. So I kind of think it's silly in a way that this even took off because it's like, what are you doing? But also I felt that our demographic, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, is so squeezed out in the beauty industry, right? No one really wants to create products for us. And then we have 20-year-olds taking our product that's made for our skin and being like, this is terrible. Well, of course it is. It's never going to look right on you because you're 23. You have all the time in the world to get into our products later. So this is something like a treatment for your skin. If you have oily skin, not for you. If you have combination skin, not for you. If you have dry skin, if you have perimenopausal, menopausal skin, and you're really struggling and you want to have that glow and you don't want to wear foundation, this would be a great product for you. It's $50. I bought the Fair. It's a beautiful color for me. It is light coverage, maybe, I don't even think you can say medium. It's not buildable. This is if you want to have a treatment on your skin, you want it to feel like you have that moisture in your skin all day long. This is for you, and we're going to try it. But just kind of was why is there so much controversy over this foundation when you're using it wrong? You're the wrong skin type. You're the wrong everything. But it was the worst PR, but it was the best PR for Bobby because no one really knew about it. And then everyone's like, I just want to try this. And the key word with all these TikToks was, it's so polarizing. And it was so funny to me. I'm like, it's so dramatic for all of these people. And it's just so simple. We're ladies over 50, hey, throw us some moisture, throw us some kind of product that's going to make us look good and not look like we're wearing tons of makeup. So I'm going to show you what it looks like today. I'm going to take my eye primer because we need to help the skin and the eyes today. I need to neutralize out all this darkness. You know the drill. Lash line all the way up to the brow bone, inner corner, because we're going to just really take out any of the blues, grays, reds. And especially since we are going to have this beautiful skin, we want to have everything looking just fresh and natural. Eye primer is on. Keeping it simple, we're going to go with Bobbi Brown's. This is a Longwear Cream Eyeshadow Stick in Dusty Mauve. I got this in a holiday packet. They came 3 to a packet, and it's very simple, ladies. If you want to have on a simple eyeshadow, you want a little color on your eyes. I love using the cream eyeshadow sticks because they are longwear. You can mix them in with your finger. You can blend them. You can do whatever. I just love this Dusty Mauve color because I think it's just very flattering. It's not too dark. It's not too light. Cream eyeshadow is on. We will just use that. We don't need to do anything else. This is a simple look. I'm going to go in and definitely curl my lashes. lashes are curled. Like that's such a big deal, is to lift your lashes, open those eyes, ladies. And now I'm going to go in with my mascara, and I'm going to front load it, meaning I'm going to put most of the mascara at the base of my lashes. I'm not using an eyeliner today, keeping it very natural. So I'm going to the base, gather, wiggle, and then pull up. So I'm depositing most of the mascara at the base. So it's going to give me more of like that eyeliner look. It's going to give that depth on my lash line at the base. So you really want to concentrate slow. You don't need to go fast, and you really just want to be intentional because you don't want to have that much, but you really want to make it like the most beautiful application without being so hasty and just trying to slop it on. I love how this wand that I have is flat and has all these like little micro teeth, so I can really get to the base and grab those lashes and pull out. So now here we go. We're going to go in with this beautiful foundation so you can really see. This is why we really work hard on our skin since 2020. I've been doing facials with you. I've been showing you different skincare. Oh, let me just every time I get into these videos and my lips start feeling like they're cracking, I'm putting my vitamin E on. Nice hydration because it's going to match my skin. So nothing's on my skin. I wanted you to really see what this looks like. So this is the color, again, Fair, and I'm going to take off this top. You're going to see that this is like super hydrating. It almost looks like the Chanel cream foundation. Completely different formulations, lady. It can look the same, but it does not apply the same because they're different formulations. That Chanel one I showed you is going to have that silky cashmere kind of feel. This is a balm that's going to really be a skin treatment. It has like essential oils in it. Almost smells like Bobbi's face primer that has that orange essential oil smell to it. It's like a spa, but it just dissipates. It's not like you're like, oh, and I smell it the whole time. It's very, very faint. That's another thing the girls were like, oh, I can't, this smell, it's so awful. It's like, I don't know what they're smelling. So Bobbi says to just take your desired amount. But I mean, I would go very slow with this product first, and I will put it on, and I'm going to use my fingers. And this is going to be like your skin, but better. So that's why you really want to work on your skin, and you want to exfoliate, you want to treat, you want to really invest your money into your skincare and have a really good routine. And whatever that budget is, you can always find something that works for you on any budget, but you've got to be consistent. So I'm going to work this into my skin. Now, remember, I have this pigmentation that I don't like. So let's just see what's going to happen if it's going to diffuse it. This is going to be illuminating my skin, as you can see. If you have that menopausal skin that's dry, that you're not being able to get that really pretty look to it because when you put foundation on, it sits there and you see the foundation. This might be a nice thing to, or a nice product to really investigate. You don't need to take it down on your neck. I wouldn't suggest that because look, it seamlessly goes into my skin. There is no demarcation. This is my skin, just better, but you have this feeling of a balm. So if you have oily skin, if you have combination skin, not for you, I'm telling you, if you live in Arizona and your skin is so parched, or you're in Chicago and that wind's just whipping at your face all the time, especially during the winter, you are going to be thrilled. It's almost like it has this barrier on your skin. So when you are using a product that is made for certain skin type and you are using it properly, you are going to see the benefits. Like I can feel this being like a treatment. And that's why I really wanted to try it out. And I really wanted to give you, not that I think you all are on TikTok and I don't think that you really pay attention to crazy, like, what's going on with everybody, kind of fighting over products over on social media. But a product that's really formulated like this, that has a special consistency, it's just not one of those run-of-the-mill kind of products that you just like, can slap on and be like, oh, this is terrible. Really understand the product and the formulation on anything that you use, because it was just so taken out of context. And it was like not, I know that she got a great press for it and everything, but I mean, it really is, she almost has 5-star reviews on her website with verified purchasers. So look how beautiful. And all we need to do is take a little eye brightener and we can go over, if you need to kind of give yourself a little bit more coverage underneath the eyes, we can do that. I'm going to just take my foundation flat brush, go right underneath the eyes, and you're going to see it all come together. It's a very light formulation, my eye brightener. It's like a touch-up veil, so I can bring it down where I have those little trouble spots. And then just really feel like I've treated my skin, hydrated my skin looks beautiful, and this is definitely, if you have a lot of redness in your skin, you can tone it out. I mean, it's just like a beautiful formulation. Now, the second thing I got was her Miracle Balm, and she said it's a friggin' miracle. I mean, literally, quote unquote, that's what she said. So I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to try it. I tried the Magic Hour, and then of course, Dusty Rose. So we're going to try a little Dusty Rose. Maybe I'll put one on either side of my face. This is what Dusty Rose looks like. And I got Magic Hour to be more of the bronzer balm. So we have these two. And she said it's like an illuminizer, skin treatment, highlighter. You have to push down into the product so it ripples a little bit and then warm it up in your hands or your fingers like this. And then you can press it in. Again, very light. It's not going to be over the top in your face. So let's try a little bit of the bronzer, pressing it in. And let's try a little, if you get any kind of darkness going on here. I haven't tried this. I just pressed my finger into it. I almost felt like I would put this on as a serum balm for my skin before I would put on like a foundation. I just don't feel like I get a lot of color. She does have a bright pink one that maybe I would get more color out of. I don't know. I think I would just use this as kind of a first layer if I wanted to have like a feeling of that same treatment. I don't know. I don't feel like it's a real miracle. It's not really doing anything. It's kind of like not so much anything. I think that if you're looking for bare skin and you want something that's going to give you that like illumination or hydration or like dewiness to your skin, like really pretty, I think that would be kind of what this is for. I don't really love layering it over this foundation because I'm feeling like I'm just putting the same texture over the same texture and it's not doing anything. So I'm going to just do a little lip gloss and then we will kind of wrap this up. I'm going to just take Cocoa 13 and not even lining my lips. I want to stay in this whole kind of like family of just giving that just pretty gloss lip. So this is a beautiful foundation if you have that dry, dehydrated skin. If you're looking for a balm that's going to really give you that moisture, I think that if you are using it and you have oily skin or you have combination skin, it's going to be a little too heavy for you. You're going to put it on and say, wait a second, so different. It's so weird. It's too heavy, what have you. You got to know your skin type. So if you're using a lot of retinol and your skin's getting really dry and it's flaky, what a great foundation. It's going to be like your skin, hydrating, giving you that barrier. I just think it looks beautiful. And I think that it has its place in your makeup routine. I think it's a really wonderful thing. If you are in your 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, you can be in your 40s and have really dehydrated skin. You can be in your 30s. It's just that you have to use it the way that it's formulated for the right skin type. So ladies, until my next video, I'll see you later.